Smart AJAX Subscribe is a plugin that allows you to set up subscription forms on your website that will store subscribers' data into database, and it can also send subscribers' data directly to one of the supported newsletter services. When you install the plugin, you will get a settings panel like this one, where you can set a few things, including default subscription service, and select which form style is going to be the default one. Also, you can enable notifications, so you as an admin can get notifications about new subscribers, and you can set it as every subscriber notification, daily or weekly digest. And of course you can enable anti-spam protection. Before you go on, let's see how to set up those services I mentioned. First, MyMail is a plugin and works from WordPress directly, and you need to install this plugin so that this subscribe plugin can use it and send subscribers to one of the lists for MyMail. MailChimp is most popular one, and we'll enter an AIP key for it here and save. Once you do that, select which list will be default and set service as active. There are other services supported like Campaign Monitor, GetResponse, and MailerLite, and in all cases you need AIP key for each of these. Since we enabled MailChimp support, if you go to settings, you will see MailChimp appearing on the list too. Next thing to set up is a layout. You can decide if you want to use name field at all, or to show it as one name field or two fields for first and last name. You can set order, email or name first, and require flag for both of these. As for the design, you can set alignment for form and fields, and also if you want to show labels and placeholders for fields. And of course you can change all the text displayed by the form from this panel. Okay, before we go on, let's see how all this looks like. The simplest way to do it is to add a widget, and here it is, Smart AJAX Subscribe. We'll add it to the top here. We'll set it to default. Okay, that's all we need here. Let's refresh, and here is the form. You can see how some other things look like. Let's set this, remove labels, and change to this style. We have now email and name without labels, but with placeholder text inside. For this placeholder text to work, you need some new and modern browsers. So Internet Explorer before version 10 will not support this feature. Or you can have labels placeholders, but will have first and last name fields. And let's set it to center. And you can set fields to normal left alignment. Let's see one of the clean styles. This is the simplest way to display this form with some styling. You can choose none to show it completely unstyled. You have plain with only a minimal styling added. You can also change before and after text. This is before and this is after. We'll remove both of them by setting these fields to empty. And here it is. So there are a lot of things you can do with this form. So you can experiment or you can customize colors by adding your custom colors. You can add more than one form into the page, and you can connect each form to different lists. So you can have MailChimp connected to one list, to the second list, third list. It doesn't matter. Each form can be connected to different lists, and each form will gather data into database and send data to MailChimp for automatic subscription process. Okay, let's see what other things we can do. You can add subscription form directly into the post, and you can add it through theme templates using functions. To help you build shortcode and functions, we have a code builder here, and you can set up different settings for it, and it will automatically reflect on the build code here. So you can easily get shortcode and function you want to use for this. Let's say like something like this, and we have a shortcode generated here. We'll copy it and we'll edit the current post. We'll add the form on top like this, and there it is. Let's add the data to the form so we can see how the subscription process works. And that's all. If you refresh the page now, you will see the message for both these forms that you are subscribed to this newsletter. After user subscribes, plugin will save a cookie that is connected to the newsletter service and list name. So you can have different subscription forms for different lists, and they will be acting separately. So if a user subscribes to one of those lists, he will still be able to subscribe to other lists. Let's see. If we change default to MailChimp, you will be able to subscribe now, because for this new list, this current user is not subscribed. We'll see. So this smart plugins list is a default one, and we will switch for the widget to smart themes list, and we will display only email. Let's change this. So if a user subscribes to this list. We can even use the same name for another list because this is another newsletter. You will be subscribed here. Refresh. You cannot subscribe to this anymore because you already did it, but this one is connected to another list, so user can still subscribe to this list here. Okay, now you can see the list of subscribers. This is the panel here, and for each one you will see the list this email is subscribed to, and you will see other information like name, date, IP, and status. If and it can happen that subscribing to these online services fails due to various reasons, you will see an error here. User will still be saved in your database, but for the reason for the error will be listed here. So you can manually then export uh, all users with errors into the file and manually import it to your service. Also, if you are using newsletter service that is not directly supported by this plugin, you can always export all the users from your list, or you can filter down this list. So we'll see only those subscribed to local database service, and you can export them into file. So you can import them manually to your newsletter service and use it normally. So the subscribers list allows you to list all the users subscribed to any of your lists, and you can export them into the file so you can import them manually back to your newsletter service.